Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of iPlay. Today I will be playing this new fantastic game that I found on Newgrounds called The Binding of Isaac. Now, it's a randomly generated 2D kind of side-scroller, kind of Zelda-ish, or Legend of Zelda-ish, side-scrolling shooting kind of genre game. It's a bit weird. It's a bit like an RPG as well, in the fact that you get items and you can level up your hearts and things. So yeah, but rather than explain, I'll just go ahead and open it now so you guys can all see. It's a bit dark though, it's not like your usual happy-go-Larry RPG scrollers or things like that. So here we go. Like I said, it's made by Newgrounds. Well, not made by Newgrounds, but hosted on Newgrounds.
Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on a hill. Isaac kept to himself, drawing pictures and playing with his toys as his mom watched Christian broadcasts on the television. Life was simple, and they were both happy. That was until the day Isaac's mom heard a voice from above. "Your son has become corrupted by sin. He needs to be saved." "I will do my best to save him, my lord," Isaac's mother replied, rushing into Isaac's room, removing all that was evil from his life.
Ooh.
Again the voice called to her. "Isaac's soul is still corrupt. He needs to be cut off from all that is evil in this world and confess his sins." "I will follow your instructions, Lord. I have faith in thee," Isaac's mother replied, as she locked Isaac in his room, away from the evils of the world. One last time, Isaac's mom heard the voice of God calling to her. "You've done as I've asked, but I still question your devotion to me. To prove your faith, I will ask one more thing of you." "Yes, Lord, anything," Isaac's mother begged. "To prove your love and devotion, I require a sacrifice. Your son, Isaac, will be this sacrifice. Go into his room and end his life as an offering to me to prove you love me above all else." "Yes, Lord," she replied, grabbing a butcher's knife from the kitchen. Isaac, watching through a crack in his door, trembled in fear. Scrambling around his room to find a hiding place, he noticed a trapdoor to the basement hidden under his rug.
Convenient.
Without hesitation, he flung open the hatch, just as his mother burst through his door and threw himself down into the unknown depths below.
Oh. So yeah, as you can see, it's a pretty sinister looking game. You gotta be joking. Alright, I'll quickly start it up again. It's a pretty sinister game. It's not a typical, it's one that is made by Newgrounds, so yeah, pretty dark, pretty grown-up material, I'd say.
Isaac.
Alright, I'll skip that. So, you got your screen, you got your start, stats, options, collections, etc. It's all just loads of stuff that you can do throughout the game. Like, I've already collected a few of these things. I don't know whether you can find that information about them. Yeah, your stats. I've died twice, collected 6 items. It's a simple thing like that. Controls are pretty simple. I'll choose Isaac to start off with. The controls are simple. It's your WASD keys to move about, then your arrow keys over here to shoot, so like, and then you shift for a bomb, which I'm not going to use just yet, just in case I need it, because I only got one up here. And then your items that you can pick up will be in here, which is your spacebar. You got a little map up here, so like I say, it's a bit like Zelda in the fact that you've got like this, it's kind of like dungeon room that you can wander around, and you've got your life as hearts, and bombs, and coins, keys, and a map. So, anyway, let's get started. You can choose any door to go through, it doesn't really matter which one. I'm going to choose the bottom one. And each map is different. They're randomly generated. And the amusing thing about this is, the cartoon style is so simple, but cleverly done at the same time. Like, the things that he fires aren't actually like balls of water, they're actually tears from his eyes, which links in with the whole fact that he's, you know, been cast down into the depths of this dungeon thing because his mum wanted to kill him. You know, it's a pretty sinister kind of game. Why his tears kill things, I don't quite know. But yeah, I'm not going to argue. It gives me some form of weapon to attack these things with. You get these rooms, and these rooms have like a special item in them, and you can use these items by pressing the spacebar. I'm not quite sure what they all do as of yet, but yeah, it just throws in a little bit more of an element of gameplay to it, because you can just use an item and it does different stuff, like this. So yeah, completely random, but just makes the game a little bit more enjoyable. And yeah, you can wash away poo using your tears, which is again a bit weird, but still, it's a nice concept, and the game style is nice and simple. Oh. Apparently there is a heart somewhere in the basement. Now, as you can see, I've got half a heart left. But what you can do is you can actually pick up more hearts in containers and things that will give you extra health and stuff. I don't quite know where this one is. Oh, another thing I didn't show you is you can put out fire using your tears, which is quite ingenious. I wonder where this heart is. Ah, now you see, this is the reason why I kept the bomb, because you get rooms like this, which you can only get into if you blow up the box. You see? And if I'd used it earlier to show you what the bombs do, I wouldn't have been able to get into the chest. I'll have one then. You get like a little shop arena, which is this one here. And the weird thing about this shop thing is, like, you've got this little hanging thing here. I don't quite know what it is. I think it's the shop owner, but he's got no head at the moment. And when I leave and go back in, he changes, which is, you know, it's a nice little touch to the game. So anyway, that's the first map clear. So the only thing left to do is go for the first ever boss. Oh. I'm not sure if this is meant to represent anything. I mean, obviously it's got the name. Oh, I died. I wasn't paying attention. It's got the name, but I don't know if they're actually meant to represent things. Maybe it's a belly of some sort. Try again then. Oh. Yeah, you get mini bosses as well, which can be a bit of a pain. Another thing about this game is you can curve slightly your fires, because that's straightforward, but it's slightly curved, I'm not paying attention again. But yeah, you can slightly curve your tears. Ouch. Yeah, I'm probably going to die. Yep, I died yet again. So yeah, I'm not very good at this game, as you can tell, but it's only been a couple of times I've actually tried playing. But yeah, the controls are so nice. It's you know, a point and click game would be quite nice, and you know, you can point and click, which you can do. But even so, just having the controls as they actually are is still pretty simple. No, it's stuck. I'm not quite sure how many floors there are to this basement. Currently I'm on basement 1. But I'm not sure how many floors there actually are. There could be, well, God knows how many, in all fairness. Could be 100, could only be 2. I actually got to the, well, I've got to the second basement before, but that's about as far as I've ever got. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, let me out, let me out, let me out. Whoa. Coinage. I think I'll go in here. Ooh, what's that? Dead Sea Scrolls. I have no idea what that does. Let's use it. I have no idea what that's done, but it looks like it's just miffed them off.